What's up, everybody? We're back with some more Nova Drift.
Yeah.
Before we begin, I'd like to thank Bozo, Erdy, Ultra Viper, and Sir Platinum Slurk for being members of our Patreon. If you'd like to be a member of our Patreon, go to patreon.com/soldier. See a link in the description.
Yeah.
And today, I'm going to do a build that I saw suggested in the comments, and I was like, we had to have done that at some point, right? And then after thinking about it, I'm like, maybe we haven't. Maybe we haven't. It's a Vortex build.
Yeah.
Whoops. Look, we're starting in, we're going in hot.
You're going in very hot. Like, good lord. All right,
So the whole idea is we're gonna get the Vortex, and then we're gonna get Firefly, and then we're gonna get propulsive munitions, and then we're going to pull people into our butt.
So do you want... if you're going to pull them in, then you don't want Shockwave.
Correct. I might just go blow a reroll and get Halo, just because, like, I'm going to be pulling them in anyway.
Yeah,
like,
we haven't done Halo in a while.
Yeah, it's like, why not?
I like Halo.
Yeah, it's a pretty good video game.
No.
You know? Yeah, I'm glad you know. Alright, so let's see how well we can get this working, and it largely depends on when and if we can get propulsive munitions.
Correct. But even without it, I think you'll pick up a lot of the same things along the way.
And we don't get polar inversion.
No, we don't. But magnitude, pretty okay.
And we'll probably want one rampage, so we have permanent butt fire action.
Yep.
And then past that,
we're gonna want so many evolutionary niches.
Yeah, the more the merrier when it comes to that. We could go for Apotheosis, Apothesis, Cleveland.
Applesauce.
That is not the right rare wild mod.
You could get the thrusters.
I could, but I'm not going to worry about that so much yet. Another rare wild mod that's not the one we're looking for. It's giving us the adjacent ones.
Yeah, of course.
I think regeneration's probably...
Regen is pretty good.
Probably pretty good to have for the build like this.
Yeah, leaning into some safety.
Leaning into not immediately dying. Oh, hey, look. Come on, guys. Come get me. Oh, they did break the shield.
Yes.
They all died for it.
Friendos.
I mean, I could.
You suck the enemies into your butt and then you spit out friendos.
Well, if there was ever something to be taken out of context, it's that.
How about shield effect?
Yeah,
really good for Halo.
I did strongly consider friendos.
Yeah, but you really don't need friendos for this.
Friendos is always a want rather than a need.
Yeah.
There's no build that needs friendos. And if you do, then you get carrier, because carrier friendos are better.
Yeah, exactly. And that's boost.
And it is boost.
It always makes me sad, because I'm like, friendos is nice, but it's just not quite. Yeah, charge shot. Ooh, Candescence.
Yeah, I think Candescence here. Oh man, we had a lot of levels to go.
Yeah, there's your one
rampage.
There you go, permanent butt fire.
And hopefully one day they'll get caught up in the butt fire.
Yes. Butt fire! Skirmish is probably good for this. Or you can take Purge.
I think more survivability. With something like this, I think survivability is going to be paramount. I think this build is one of those you can die very easily. Ooh.
Maelstrom.
Maelstrom's probably really good.
Maelstrom is very good, I think. You just gotta be able to keep the shield up, which is harder to do with Halo.
But
Halo likes to burn itself out.
But since it does damage to itself, that causes the Maelstrom to go off, which is nice.
That's true.
I think blast radius, considering we were doing vortex stuff, is probably better. Well, if we get one of the shields, then we can get deadly shields, and that's also quite good.
Then
I like focus because we're going to be pulling them in, so it doesn't matter.
That's true. That's true.
It doesn't matter how wide we're going. And the only downside with this is radius, whereas with radiant shields, you get minus maximum shield and minus cooldown.
Right. So focus shields is better. Okay.
Yeah, because we're going to be pulling them into our business. Then it doesn't matter how small it is in this case.
Once again, with sentences taken out of context.
Nah. Nothing I've ever said can be taken out of context, ever.
We're going to be pulling them into our business. It doesn't matter how small it is.
I said what I said.
Quality content here on Ultra C. It's a family show.
Look,
and it's definitely
it's definitely content. I'll give you that.
Weaponized shields or absorption?
I think weaponized shields first. I like the idea because the whole game plan is they're going to exist very close to us.
Careful, wee woo.
Yeah. Oh, then I just ran.
And those are more bullets.
They sure are.
Very wee woo.
Oh, well. Oh, but there's propulsive munitions. We need that.
Yeah.
Oh, stonks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but propulsive munitions is the point of the build.
Yeah, it sure is. I'm sorry, stonks. Will you ever forgive me? Controlling myself is a little weird.
Oh yeah? Oh, you can get bigger.
I do like being bigger.
Yeah.
It does make my butt flame a little smaller, but it gives me more talents to work with, and I like that.
Does that make your butt flame smaller?
Yes, because it makes me slower.
Oh. Wait.
It doesn't say it, but thrust, modifiers to thrust also affect thruster size. But it's fine, because we're going to be pulling them right up into our business, so the size doesn't matter. Based on the things that we say, size doesn't matter.
Death Blossom, because it's funny.
It would be sad and depressing.
Yes, it would. So don't do it, but it would be funny. Blast radius is probably actually good.
Yeah, modifiers to blast radius, projectile size, and rate of fire affect charge rate. So, blast radius. We don't need velocity.
Get what, butt fire?
Yeah, that does make sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. Since you got propulsive munitions, or not, since you have a rampage.
Yes.
You're just gonna constantly be spewing it.
Constantly spewing a butt rampage. You heard it here first.
Look. Today is the day of context.
Or lack thereof. Stop shooting your shoots.
You just chose not to go in there?
I always have to try to kill the outside guys first these days because they do too much damage.
Corrosion, probably.
Definitely corrosion. Let's get towards purification as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Although that scorching wake, very tempting.
It's very tempting, but yeah.
But purification is pretty huge for something like this.
Offense and defense. It's one of my favorite talents.
It's one of my favorite game modes in GTA.
Offense defense is fantastic game mode.
I was about to kill that nub and the nub denubbed.
One of those nubs didn't actually die.
Yeah, well, it did, just not individually.
Yeah.
It went down with the ship, as it were.
Captain Nub.
Yes.
if this wasn't a vortex build, I feel like this. There's a version of this build that is just the butt fire, so that you can take hidden power. But not today.
Not today. I'm between shield durability and targeting. Targeting means when I let go of the vortex, it'll be on target more. Shield durability is just, living.
Yeah?
I think I like living.
Kinetic boost will also be a good thing to pick up at some point.
Yeah. Let's see.
Blast radius.
Blast radius. Antimatter rounds would increase damage, size, velocity. It would hurt a little bit, but not much because it's only one projectile. I'm debating if it's worth going into antimatter rounds.
If you're going into purification, it does hurt antimatter rounds a little bit. Because antimatter rounds' main thing is you get the added base damage. But if you're doing purification, you lose the weapon damage and trade it for fire damage.
Yeah, I don't think I need to worry about it this run.
Yeah.
That said,
adaptive armor is just safe.
Yeah, and it's reasonably likely that I'm going to go Dying Star this run, so.
Yeah.
But even if I don't, I mean, all this vortex charging hurts.
Yes. But yeah, so this build right here with the vortex and sucking them all in seems like it could be pretty cool. One of my favorite builds to try to do is literally just this, but without vortex, so that you end up getting I said it and then I forgot it. Goodness.
It's like the getting old version of Rompo Peel. Said it and forgot it.
Yep. I really like that joke. I don't know if many people are going to get that joke, but I really like that joke, Lee.
It tickled me.
That's...
we can slow down even more for more levels.
That's true.
Oh, I like it. Oh, more fire.
You could take more butt fire.
That said...
Power reserves?
I'm trying to remember. Power reserves would be nice, but I'm trying to remember what I need to get Appletesis, Cleveland. I believe it was Strafe.
I think so.
I know stabilization is nice because it allows me to back up, and a lot of people are probably yelling at me about that, but I'm not particularly great at it. So
yeah,
mileage may vary. That is the correct option if you're better than I am. But
yeah, and under the circumstances of this being a vortex centric build, having the increased turning wouldn't be terrible either.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with more Scorching Wake though, because I really like all that extra fire.
Yeah,
like, it adds up pretty significantly. And then Absorption to go Rancor is not a bad idea.
Absorption for Rancor is fantastic.
One Galvanic's not a bad idea either, considering like
one Galvanic is not bad,
and it's fire damage, and we're doing a lot of it. So that would just give us an outlet to zap whenever we get hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think getting the one Galvanic is nice. We don't need any more than that. Oh, get that XP up in the corner before it goes away. Kill him before he gets angry with me.
Hidden power. Hidden power is the word I've been trying to think of for the past minute and a half. Hey, look, there's half of Apathesis.
Oh yeah, Cleveland. See, I did rename it in honor of everyone who yells at us for getting it wrong. It's Cleveland now.
Loveland?
That is next level. I do approve.
But yes, take this without the vortex. Do hidden power. That way you can also do like efficiency.
Yes.
And then you just hunt for a million evolutionary niches.
Or you hunt for Red October.
Well, yeah, but you know. Oh, that's a submarine.
Yeah.
It's hard to find in space.
No, it's easier to find in space. You really notice when there's a submarine in space.
I suppose that's fair.
Let's get the channeling going here.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I always get excited seeing Winnow, but then it's like, well, but all of those are good, so that ain't a good Winnow.
I'm trying to get my shield back, and I keep just getting dinged. There we go.
Oh, that's a beautiful. Oh wow, you got him.
Got him. Boost.
The boost.
There we go. That was a little rough, but we got there.
Well, don't forget. Oddly enough, the normal tactic of don't get in front of a Juggernaut is actually counterintuitive for this build because you want that Juggernaut to chase you and just sit in your fire.
Yeah, but they move faster than me typically, especially if I'm charging.
Well, if you're charging, sure.
Now, Defiance will give me some more self-damage resistance, a little bit of weapon recoil resistance, some plating from when my shield goes down. I think that's just solid, right?
Yeah, Defiance is very good. Which also means this will be a very strong Discord Orbs build if it shows up, because you already have so many wild mods.
Yeah, this is very, very wild mod forward, it would seem. Oops.
Whoop.
I got bonked before I can let that vortex go.
And burn it up.
There we go.
Extra reroll, those will be helpful.
I haven't had to use too many. There's always been something that I can use somewhere. But it's nice to have them. Because we're going to get to a point where we'll use them all.
You will eventually get to a point, but early on for a build like this, you're like, I can happily take a mod from any tree. Look at this. Most of these are not bad.
Yeah, well, we're definitely getting core shielding. I also have to remember that we still need purification. I also need to pick up at some point both purge and rupture for deflag, because this is, any build that's burn build, you just want to get deflag. Deflag's too good. Just too good.
Deflagration.
And then these guys literally just can't exist in the same plane of life as me.
Halo Shield really messes up anti-friendos. Friend-don'ts.
The friend-don'ts. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can work on this. Power reserves and all that.
So you can save your rerolls.
What's my stabilization button?
A good question.
Let's see. Where stabilize X?
Yeah, it's the same button as your down.
Roughly.
Yeah.
Oh, just. Here you go, friends.
Just set that off on its little magical journey.
We're gonna get high explosive, and then that's going to lead us into rupture.
Yep, rupture is very good.
Because the concentrated blast does give me more blast damage, but I think I just want the volume at this point.
Yep. Same with like rapid fire.
Yeah, rapid fire will also help with the charge rate and all that.
But you also need the mod you just took to help set up deflag, so.
Yes. Well, the mod I took sets up to get a mod I need.
Right.
Ooh. Now, evolutionary niche.
Evolutionary niche is very good for this kind of build.
Yeah, I think it's too good to not take, despite the fact that there's many other things here that are also good.
But for Firefly,
that is thrusters that are going to do another 100 damage per second.
Yep. Another 12
damage per second.
Burning damage per second.
And then 1.5 self damage resistance and 1.5 hull crash damage resistance. Like that's just, it's real strong. So I don't think we can say no to any evolutionary niches we see for this build. But in all likelihood, we probably won't see too many. It's not a particularly common mod.
No, but could be a good one if you can get them.
Okay. Do you think I can one-cycle Punchy when he comes out?
If you get Rupture, absolutely. If not, it'll be close.
Well, I got 15 rerolls.
That's true.
I think I can fish a little bit. That said, I think I really like shield cooldown.
Shield cooldown is pretty good. And one cycling Punchy is going to be a question mark.
Well, we're going to find out.
I say one-shotting, because one cycle is easy enough. Ooh, all right.
Yeah.
That's a lot of burn.
I technically didn't need the second vortex, but I did it for safety.
I gotta say, tracer rounds with Maelstrom is just funny to me. Because it's just like, oh no, you start spinning boost.
You do start spinning boost. See? Spin with boost.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of suck. There, again, lots of things that I want, but I think I want to take the Rupture.
Yep. Oh, that's right. It's Rupture and Purge, right.
Yeah.
But there's the evolutionary niche already doing its dirty work.
Yeah, but that's fine. There's still so many other good options there that one void wouldn't bother me. We really need to get purification. The fact that we haven't seen that yet is unfortunate.
It's a bit of a travesty.
So that's priority 1 if we see that. Priority 2, probably Purge.
And then priority 0 is totally unrelated.
Correct. There we go. Getting power reserves going would be nice at some point, but you know, we have things to do.
Yeah. And you're never gonna run out of things to grab, but if you did, I think this would be a good build to have like a guardian ally.
Yeah.
Try to help keep your.
It's just so mod intensive getting something like that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a boost. It's coming. It's chasing me.
Boost.
Okay. So do we go into Dying Star now? I
don't think we're ready.
I'm at my minimum level of comfort, where we have purification.
Yeah.
And all of that.
Purification. You do have 1 defiance.
Yeah.
So that would help.
I think we would be fine taking it, but more Scorching Wake is more Scorching Wake.
That's true.
And you know how much I like to scorch my wakes.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, we can wait a little bit on Dying Star. Oh, that poor guy's leg just got severed. That comet was just devastating.
He was still kicking.
Oh, it was
That
one
was-
remaining leg.
Yeah.
Alright, 95. We got a little bit to go until we're Seraphim. I'm not sure how well this is going to do against Seraph because I have to try not to get hit by sniper shots.
Yeah. Oddly enough, at the beginning of the fight, you're gonna be struggling a little bit. But I think as soon as he gets ready
Oh,
to
yeah.
charge, you
Yeah,
just
the chase sequence is what we're looking for.
yeah.
Let's see. We still don't have any thruster stuff, which I would like to get in, at some point because, blink is nice.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's perch. We need perch.
I mean, getting thruster stuff is good for Blink, sure, but I mean, it's also good for Firefly because.
Oh yeah. It's good all round.
Oh boy!
Thank you, Maelstrom. Oh yeah, come on, chase me. Oh, you turned around. Oh. Okay, shields down, shields down, shields down. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna
careful.
we're gonna play nice and safe for a hot second here. Okay, there we go. There we go.
There you go.
It was dicey for a minute, but we fixed it. Okay. Everything's fine. Nobody panic.
Who's panicking?
Usually me.
Yeah.
Let's see, we don't need any of this, I think. And then there's just a lot of things that I need. I think D-flag is going to be more important long term.
Yeah, getting that off the ground would be pretty important.
Guys, stop exploding! Everybody calm down. Okay. Thrusters. Thrusters would be lovely.
Yes.
D-flag, it makes such pretty explosions.
And it's pretty strong to boot too.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of explodey boys. Was a lot of explodey boys.
Yeah, there you go. Was being the key word.
There's a lot of friend don'ts. I think we make better enemy names than Chimeric does. Chimeric makes a fantastic game. Don't get me wrong. I love it, Chimeric. But I think you gotta consult us when it comes to enemy names.
I don't know, man.
This is the friend don'ts. We got the fidget spawners. We got Punchy Magoo. Like I think we just have a knack for it. It's like, well, we'll let Chimeric make the game because he's clearly much better at that than us. But when it comes to naming the guys, he should let us do our thing.
I don't know, man. I feel like nicknames, sure, but
You just feel bad because we were always renaming his stuff.
that's true. That's definitely at least part of it. But the main thing is I can't keep track of it all. I can't remember.
I mean, I can keep track of all the names we come up with.
Well,
Got him. Too bad that one guy had a shield.
Yeah, Trishas will do that.
I feel bad for those guys coming in now. Like, they literally can't be in my presence without exploding. They still just come on in.
Yeah. You have a lot of fire that just sort of exists near you.
I think we go absorption because Rancor in the future is probably pretty good.
Yeah.
We don't have powers. Actually, with 14 rerolls, I might hard reroll for Blink. And I think I want Blink before I want Dying Star.
That makes sense. Hey, look, Blink.
Oh, it's another Scorching Wake to tempt me, but no. Okay.
Oh, we will.
Wow. Well, I got Blink, and then I Blunk, and then it was into death.
Yep.
That was really unfortunate. See, now, here's my problem with this build. And with many builds that require very close contact, it's dangerous because you're a little bit too close to the action.
Yeah.
And it's like you're constantly taking damage, and Vortex doubles it up because you're taking damage by charging up your Vortex, and then you're pulling them into you, and then you take more damage. It's a constant cycle. I think there's a couple of things we could have done a little bit differently, and that was a really bad blink at the end. I happened to blink to get away from a bullet and landed right into a tracer line, and those tracer lines do a bajillion damage. But yeah, it's a very high concept, cool build, but for me at least it's hard to really get it going.
Well, and especially on Annihilation.
Well, yeah, but Annihilation for me is the new normal, so it's
I know. Fine. I'm just saying for all you out there who are like, but this looked like it was so cool. Well, yeah, maybe it's a little hard to get off the ground proper here, but normal people can just turn the scary things off a little bit.
Normal people. But yeah,
I'm certainly not playing on Annihilation.
But yeah, this could be executed better. But for me, it's a difficult build to do properly. Mileage may vary. If you've had success with this, or try it out after seeing this and really like it, let me know in the comments. Tell me your experiences. And I guess with that, we'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye.